It is an undeniable truth that the creation of new administrative regions deepens decentralization. It brings development and governance closer to the people. For many years, there were consistent demand by several Ghanaians for the creation of new regions, and previous governments had their fair share of the demands.
Some of the traditional areas have advocated for it for almost 40 years, especially if we talk about the Ahafo area.
Since the time of Achiampong, there have been a lot of governments. Nananum keep informing them, placing such need before them, transporting resources here to Sekondi Takoradi and other stuff is very difficult. Yet none of them was able to.
At the time of Ghana's independence in 1957, 5 administrative regions existed. In 1959, the Ashanti region was split into 2, the Ashanti region and the Bono Ahafo region. The Northern was also split into the Northern and Upper regions in 1960. The Western region in 1970 was also divided into Central and Western regions. In 1982, Greater Accra was created from the Eastern region. The Upper East and Upper West regions were also created from the Upper region, giving Ghana 10 administrative regions. In taking office in January 2017, President Akufo-Addo committed to delivering the promise he had made to various traditional rulers who had appealed to him for the creation of new regions in order to get development closer to the people. His first major step was the formation of the Ministry of Regional Reorganization and Development. Their task, among other things, was to oversee the process of Article 5 of the 1992 Constitution, the creation of new regions.
Already people have been asking me, where are you going to draw the line in Northern region? Are you sure you're not going to favor a particular? Many of these things have come up, but the important thing is that with goodwill, malice towards none, we should be able to overcome some of these challenges.
By the 26th of June 2017, the President had received 6 petitions from 6 different areas requesting the formation of new regions. Without much delay, he referred those petitions to the Council of State for advice.
It was born out of a high anticipation for participating in the governance process, and so people embraced it, and it was one policy of government that brought virtually all the 2 or more political parties together.
Chiefs from the Volta region requested for the creation of the Oti region. The Western region requested for the Western North region. Bono Ahafo petitioned for the Ahafo and Bono East regions, while the chiefs and people of the Northern region requested for the formation of the Savannah and Northeast regions. By the 15th of August, 2 months after the President's consultation, the Council of State had an advice for the President.
Mr. President, the Council of State has the honor to inform you that, having studied the petition submitted and the detailed briefing by the Honorable Minister for Regional Reorganization and Development, it is of the unanimous opinion that there is a substantial demand. The Council therefore advises that Your Excellency appoint a commission of inquiry to inquire into the need and to make recommendations on all the factors involved in the creation of the new regions.
I think the 2 of us, this Council of State and the President, we have embarked on a new journey. It's an exciting journey, I believe at the end of the day, it will be a journey that will inure to the better governance of our country if the support of the population can be established.
You know, the President has traveled the length and breadth of this country since 1991. So he knows the country so well, and he knows what kind of activity of response he should be given. So he knows very well that we need to ensure on development in Ghana and also ensure that there's equity in our development process.
All the meetings that we held with His Excellency, we were only trying to hammer on getting this region created so that the social and infrastructure projects can also be abandoned within the Eastern Corridor, the Bono and Ahafo region then.
President Akufo-Addo in October 2017 inaugurated a commission of inquiry led by Justice S.A. Brobe, a retired Supreme Court judge.
We are conscious of the fact that a lot of work will be required since the exercise will involve virtually the entire nation. We assure the President that not only good job will be done, but the job will be done within the stipulated time.
The process itself was a very long one. The Justice Brobe Commission embarked on broad consultations, first holding a hearing for the petitioners and travelled the entire country for consultative and town hall meetings.
But this is a meeting called by the Commission based on petitions received from the region. So they're here to pay courtesy call on us and also to tell us what we want to know and also we can ask questions.
We are the National House of Chiefs recognize the empowerment development. That is why we're trying to position the issue of chieftaincy to play its role in the development of our country.
The President has continuously proven that he's a man you can trust. And so in very difficult times when some traditional rulers thought that this was going to affect the extent of their authority, that assurance from the President was key. In very difficult situations that would have made our process almost impossible, the President came in and helped broker some resolution, and they thought that he had something to give out through this process.
For Savannah region to be created, to be established.
Listening to all sides and levels of the argument, market women, students, drivers, religious leaders, and even politicians shared their views.
My colleague students and I stand strongly to support the creation of the new Savannah region, because we as students, our observation is that all our masters want to teach in the urban areas. After teaching for a while, they'll say they are going for further education, and because there are no more advanced educational institutions in the north here, they'll go down south and after that stay there to teach the southness.
One and I'm an ambulance driver. A walk goes one. Now cases are if free outside a benina. Yan doctor na or no a back. Or no one the gym is an accident case me and son a back. That was here DB call Kumasi and I Sunyane. Now your protocol you are was our friend Kumasi Confernachi. Oba friend almost say penny ho. Penny ho. Penny one album one is a patient in a film.
Mahafun kosronya wehia sem na gini wana pa wiya na mrenyina sauri bompa ya kahafu sre unyankopon fa hafu shenisa enuna wiya mamba pa enuna odo mahafu enu arana ya wiya odo mahafu enu anehia.
My Lord, we are very encouraged by the exercise that you are doing publicly. It's built up a lot of public enthusiasm for the good of our country. We only can look forward to your far-reaching recommendations, and we'll see what role we can play as members of Parliament.
In the final report to the President, the Justice Brobe Commission established substantial demand and need in all 6 areas from which the petitions emanated and recommended the creation of 6 regions out of the Bono Ahafo, Northern, Volta and Western regions.
We are chartering new paths in the development of Ghanaian democracy. This is the first time that in a constitutional era, regions are being created under constitutional provisions. The work of this commission will definitely be one of the landmarks in that journey. History will definitely applaud, I have no doubt, the manner in which this commission has discharged this historic duty.
President Akufo-Addo's total commitment led to a smooth referendum in December 2018, and an overwhelming result for a yes vote sealed the deal for the creation of 6 new regions in Ghana.
No one thought we could be a region within 2 years. Only 2 years we were able to get a region. It's massive. And I think the people are so grateful. Nananum within the traditional area are so grateful.
The Jubilee House, February 2019. Chiefs and people of the 6 new regions dance as the president prepares to sign the instrument of attestation formalizing the birth of 6 new regions in Ghana.
In Gazette number 12 of 2019, and thereby creating the Northeast region, and sign the instrument of attestation to these facts.
Mr. President, the people of the Northeast region owe you a huge debt that we cannot pay till the end of time. Words will not be enough to thank you.
Mr. President, I've handed Savannah region onto us. Let us support the government to propel the needed development that best fits Savannah region.
It is our passionate expectation that the creation of OT region will deepen decentralization with all the related benefits in terms of governance, including injection of more resources into the area for accelerated development.
A man of vision, a man of creativity, and a man of his words. And above all, the person who conceived the idea of creating new regions and even accepting the creation of the Bonon East region in the very last stage.
Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, you promised through your party's manifesto that you will create new regions when elected to the office of the presidency. And true to your word, hard work, love for the country, the Afro region has now been created.
Today you have set Western North on the path of progress. Yeah. From now on, Mr. President, the people of the Western North will forever remember you as the president who gave them hope when they were in despair, accelerated growth when they were neglected, a better standard of living when they were marginalized.
Let us work hard together.
In North Region, a health insurance office and this huge coordinating council complex is expected to be completed within the next few months.
When they are sharing the national cake, the region is remembered. We are to call in for the development, but now because of the region, the development is coming on its own.
Going back 2016, 2004 thereabouts, our roads were not very good. But since the creation of Western North region, I can boldly say from Sario Suti or Sekwajo Chrome is under construction. If you go there, you see the contractors on the road. So it is ongoing. If you go to Akontombra, we also to Akontombra too, the road is ongoing. Contractors are there constructing the road.
The president knows the country and he knows that development is key. The people are yearning for development. If you go around Savannah, a lot of activities is happening.
Just 1 year, 13 February 2018, we were given the attestation as a region. But as we see the regional administration block coming up and then the other regional offices. But to be honest with you, there is something that has become unique. Some of the regional offices are being put up at elsewhere, not within even the regional capital, Techiman itself.
State Housing Company came. Now you are a region. You have to get an affordable housing units within the region. You understand? And they've started working on it. That clearly tells you that the creation of the region itself is part of the decentralization process.
Nana dear, inshallah.
If there is something beyond thank you,